realized that I didn't start the recording.
Oh,
So
okay.
let me actually label it properly.
Okay, very
Do.
good. Very
And
good.
might as well record this so we can put it in the reruns.
Okay.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Chat room. Welcome to Giz Fiz PM. Giz Fiz PM. Oh, there it is. Giz Fiz PM chat LLC PLC SA. Okay. It gets longer every week, the title of our show. All right, so we'll go to 6:30. And does anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? You know, 400 a month is well over. Never do the math. Logan Fife says, my entire basement is my storage locker, and I pay property tax whether I use it or not. Okay. Regular old-fashioned Giz. No, regular old-fashioned. You know what? Next week, Jamma B might bear this out. So Jamma B, next week, Giz Fiz.
AM.
It will be AM. All right, so next week will be Giz Fiz AM, which means probably about 4:15 New York time, 1:15 California time, okay?
Correct.
Of course, everything Leo recorded last week and today is next Saturday's show. So we will be on, Leo will be recorded, I'll be recorded, and we'll do this right after radio. And for the Twitter audience, they shortened it, leaving out commercials. So it'll probably be an hour earlier. Roughly 1:15 Pacific Daylight Time, Mr. Quest. Okay. So, Omar, you want to hand me the George Davis photo captions? Oh, chat room. I have to tell you my quick Spectrum story. Spectrum TV? I think I tweeted it. So my cable box is acting weird. And on Saturday, I called up and the guy said, I can't fix this from here. He rebooted my box several times. And he said, I'll send somebody tomorrow. I said, it's Sunday. He said, we could do it on Sunday. I am a Time Warner Signature Home customer. Okay, it's a service they had a long time ago where all the cable boxes are connected. So anything I tape in my office, Dennis can see, and if I tape it in my apartment, we can all. Anyway, he said, "Do we still? Your grandfathered in? We provide deluxe service." So on Sunday, the guy came. He went up to the roof, did some stuff. He came down. He said, "Your connection there is old, and it was getting raunchy." And I put a new connection in. So you got cable now? I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, bye." 5 minutes later. Call Spectrum if you want to activate your service. So I call him, and he said, "Oh, we can do that from here." Yeah. What's the box number? So I give it to him, and he said, "Oh, no, you don't have that box." I said, "I'm standing next to that box." And he goes, "No, that box is in a warehouse." I said, "No, it's." He said, "Oh, I'll send someone else." So the next day, another guy shows up. And he comes in and he unplugs the cable, puts it in his testing thing. And he goes, "God, the signal from the roof is great. What's your problem?" I said, "My problem is I have no television." And he goes, "Let's hook it up to the box." "Oh, you have no television." So he calls in and they go, there is no box. And the guy says, I'm with the customer. We are at the box. And they said, no, the customer took that box out yesterday and sent it back to the warehouse. And the guy says, it's here. And they said, give him a new box. Take the one out. And I do all that. And then the woman on the phone says, tell him to go to a Time Warner center and take off the box number we have in the record that the first repairman put in, because he's going to have to pay for that box too. I'm going to have to pay for the box. The first repair guy didn't leave me, but I'm going to be billed for it. Yes, this could be a stand-up routine. I tweeted, can anybody help? And a friend of mine, Joe Bolano, said, Dick, this is an old phone number. It used to be for Time Warner acceleration or whatever they call it as you go up the tier. And I called the number, and the guy answered, and I said, is this like the old Time Warner I can really help you line? And the guy said, that's us. So I explained the whole thing, and they said it'll take like 3 days for them to find out what the hell happened to your box. Anyway, 3 days to the day, I got a call from someone else. We have taken the non-existent box off your bill. So I have no idea what the first guy did. I just don't understand it. The reason I'm stay with Spectrum is, and watch now, my DSL will go out. I've had great luck with them providing service. I always have 350 down and about 24, 25 up. And it's been very reliable. Make friends with the New York City mayor. Oh, you know what? Logan 5. What a perfect idea. Eric Deckman said no. He went back to the truck and he pressed the wrong button. That could be. I had Roadrunner before Time Warner, and probably no one knows this. The original cable company on the Upper West Side was Teleprompter. Okay, the people who own Teleprompter. You know Teleprompter, right? Gamma B?
Well, we have teleprompters.
There you go. And one day, a guy comes and he goes, who do you know at Teleprompter? And I say, well, nobody. I just, we use I explained, I work for Match Game and Mark Goodson. And he said, well, we are 2 blocks away installing cable. Oh, did it just freeze? I just froze, right?
You did.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm coming back. He said, who do you know at Teleprompter? I said, well, I wrote to someone at Teleprompter. Can they help me? Because I want to get cable so I can record the Match Game and the shows I work on. He said, well, we're 2 blocks away, but our work order says, make sure this guy has cable, even if you have to string it over buildings. He said, which we are now doing. He said, we are stringing a 2-block long cable from building to building so that you have cable, because we won't be doing this block for another month or 2. So anyway, that's how old my cable is. The first time I saw a teleprompter, I thought it was a sniper shield. I was so impressed when teleprompter went to the mirrored teleprompter. We used to have teleprompters that hung under the lens. There's no Fios. There's no Fios in this area. And I'm beginning to realize why every email I get from Verizon says, Dear Fios user. There is no Fios in this neighborhood. And when I saw a guy 2 years ago in the Fios truck, I said, when you doing the block? And he said, never. He said, we're only doing apartment houses like 10 stories and above. He said, we're never going to do brownstones. And so what I think FiOS did was, so it looks like to the government or whoever they're supposed to report to, looks like they did lots of people. I think they just said, well, everybody in this neighborhood has FiOS, so I have no FiOS. Roanoke said, they say, dear FiOS user, just to rub it in. So I have no FiOS. So up until the last minute, they've been working well. And I think they are. I think Spectrum is probably looking in and going, what should we do? He's trashing the cable box, but he's praising the DSL. So don't cut him off. Just freeze him for a minute or two. Okay, let us start with photos. Ta-da! From George Davis. Oh, I forgot. The teleprompter story used to hang under the teleprompter, and then they came up with the two-way mirror. So you are actually, as you're looking in the lens, you are reading your script. That was an incredible invention. But I remember Monty Woolley. You have to be old. Jammer B, I bet the name Monty Woolley means nothing to you, right?
Are you kidding? I love Monty Woolley.
Oh, okay. All right. Monty Woolley, you have to be old to know he was a movie star. And he was on What's My Line? And if you're in the biz, things in black, you read. Things in red are what you should do, okay? And so Monty Woolley is on What's My Line? On I've Got a Secret. Thank you. And Monty Woolley, and they had Celebrity, I've Got a Secret. So Monty Woolley, and it's called the cold opening. The show starts and they instantly cut to Monty Woolley and he goes, my name is Monty Woolley and I've got a secret. Look at the camera and smile. So he reads the entire thing. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite showbiz story is from Midday Live. Bill, chat room, anybody remember? And Dennis, if you're listening, his name will come to me. Anyway, Midday Live was a show that was trying to make breakthrough television. And they decided to do a live show about a madam and a house of prostitution. And they had, so the network, it was Channel 5, said, okay, you can do it, but before every time, after every commercial break, you have to say, what we are discussing today is adult and parental supervision is advised. And he also said, the host of the show said, we also learned in television, whatever the stage manager came in and held up a sign, you just read it because it was usually breaking news or suddenly they had a cutaway. So after one commercial, this is how it goes. The host says, I must say, we are discussing very adult topics today, and adult supervision is required. And we want to welcome Girl Scout Troop 17 who are touring our studios. So that's what the stage managers had held up, not realizing, running in the studio and not realizing what the show was. So anyway, not Bill Cullen. Dennis will remember. Okay, photo caption number 1. Oh my gosh. So it's 3 older guys sitting around a big barrel, conversing or having a good old time. Okay, 3 old guys sitting around and just having a good old time. Mandy the Classic. Yeah, that was very funny. Okay, 3 old guys. Dvorak back on Twit. Okay, Mafia meeting. Giz Fiz reunion 40 years from now. Oh my God, I know those guys. A keg, a kick the can, Mel Brooks and his buddies. Oh, this is very funny. PC Guy says, how can we squeeze our cable customers even more? Longstanding frat party. One of those is my dad. Dumb Donald said what? Einstein pre-chat. Kibitzing around the keg. Who's eating? I need another full keg. GOB convention 1999. Damn, the bus still hasn't arrived. Puff Puff Pass. Reminiscing in the hood. Pickled people around the pickle barrel. Oh my God, they're going so fast. Happy hour at a retirement home. Haven't snorted that stuff in ages. The old kegger. Davey says, this week in tech 2040. Marcos and Bill Todman talk about Dick DeBartolo's future. Here today, gone tomorrow. We'll end with, oh my God, OMG, Chad still has red hair. Very funny chat room. George Davis said, for three men sitting and laughing, my caption is, yes, the punchline goes like this. The one-legged jockey says, don't worry about me, baby. I'll ride side saddle. Ha. Okay, photo 2. Oh, whoa. Holy cow. If you're just doing audio only, it is a beautiful, huge, I'd say 120-foot yacht with a side that drops down and becomes a dock. This is a deluxe yacht, even a helicopter. Unbelievable. USS LaPorte. Leo at retirement. My other boat is a rubber dinghy. Dick's boat on steroids. Who took a picture of my boat? Twit's new studio. It's only a model. Where'd they get that bar napkin dispenser? Twit on a yacht. Dick's disco yacht. SSD Bartolo. I knew I parked my yacht somewhere. Dick's new boat after he got a raise. SS Income Equality. Paul Allen's boat. My name is Bond. James Bond. See what drugs can buy you. We're going to need a bigger toilet. Uber X is a little large. Dick's new boat after the after the cable settlement. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Das boat. Giz Fiz, they're going so fast. Oh my God, does my boat look too big to you? Yada yada yada. Oh, yada yada. It's made of styrofoam and it's yours for $10,000. Trump's bathtub toy. Leo's new studio. Get that. Are you eating dinner, Jamma B? Dude, where's my keys?
Yes, I was.
My other boat is a yacht. The new love boat. Drop anchor. Leo's next cruise. Do you have any Grey Poupon? My sub is bigger. Okay, too. We can't afford the gas to move this boat. Leo's new worldwide podcasting studio. Okay. Yeah, because at one point Leo said he should move to a boat.
Wasn't he getting a trawler?
Yes, he was going to get a trawler because trawlers, they go slow, but they have tons of room and very economical. That is, wow, whoa, what a beauty. Let's see. George said, for the beautiful looking yacht, my caption is, I've outgrown this, Martin. It's time to look for a bigger one. Okay, photo 3 is... Oh, Chumley said, axe throwing on this ship is only above level 1. Okay. All right, it's a guy with wings and a halo, a bearded man with angel wings, or just wings, and a halo.
Looks kind of ginger.
Ginger, as in reddish.
Yep.
Okay, a man dressed in black, ginger hair, halo, and feathers. Hips to Heaven, Halo 3 the movie, Saint Hipster. Oh, yeah. The patron saint of discos. These wings came with my new gig. I hear they have a cruise ship cheap if you don't mind the measles virus. Maybe that's the last one. Is my costume too much? The Saint after Roger Moore gave up the role. What me worry? Tropical dating profile on Match. Halo with a gangster lean. The Saint Millennial Edition. He's the unoriginal angel. Halo shampoo. Definitely Marianne. God, I'm good. All hipsters go to heaven. Millennial hipster douche angel. That might work. That might work, dude. Michael Part 2. The Angel Podcast Network. Just call me Gabe. Halo tilts on every era. Porn star's patron saint. In my dreams. I'm not that kind. I'm not that kink of an angel. Is that a typo or is that kind of an angel? That's very funny. An angel hit the bricks. Angels, Harry's raises ad. Arena, Grands, thank you. Next, Dick with hair. Okay. And George said, dum bum bum. George said, image of a perfect person, not so. He says, my caption is, just yesterday I got a ticket for jaywalking for crossing in the middle of the block. Okay. Angels with hairy faces. Oh, that's funny. Okay, photo 4 is... Oh, my God. Okay. We're looking at a building that comes to a point. And we're down below it, and we're looking up at it. Okay? Very modern building that comes to a point. Dum-bum. Yeah, Bill says, and the point is, you have a point there. Modern Titanic bow. This is Demo says, this is the front of my new yacht. It's the front of the boat. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of those. Ship's glass bow. This building has an axe throwing bar. The corner office is 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay, it's a closet. Boat building. You have a point there. The unflat iron building. Excellent. Don't get the architect's point here. Don't throw glass buildings at rock houses. A pointy shark building. For some reason, I'm hungry for pizza. Pointy bird. Oh, pointy. My building is very pointed. What do you mean none of my corner furniture fits? The point is, the rent is too damned high. The architect was thinking of his yacht during planning. Actually, you could be looking straight at it, Captain J. That's quite a pointy view from that top floor window. This building might be pretty fast in the waves. What, another flat iron building? Up yours. House in the middle, 60 years later. Noah's The Last Ark. That's clever. My corner office is a triangle. Uber, ready to be the next house in the middle. We'll end with pointless. And I don't get the point of this building. Okay. George said, for the sharp pointed building, my caption is, I should not move into this apartment building. All my 6 rooms are 6 feet by 6 feet. Okay. Picture 5 of 6. Dun, dun. Oh, I have no idea. I guess we're at the top of something round. I don't know. It's like looking into a giant pipe that has balconies. Chat room, you have to just make up captions if you...
Looks like there's a little chicken wire there in the center part.
Yeah. Boy, if you're doing audio,
Forget it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're doing audio, turn on the video. I like maybe the answers will. My sink drain. There's a mirror at the bottom. It's a mirror for sure. That one way down there is where Padre sleeps. It's a very cool picture, says Myra. Trump's mind. What's the point? Pigeonholed again. Oh, fancy chicken coop entrance. Mirrored catacomb. Holy silo. Luke fell down this. Logan says, I think it's inside of a telescope. A couple of layers of hell. The doctor said, you have the strangest ear canal I've ever seen, says Davy. Arthroscopic surgery on Dr. Dalek, Doctor Who reference. Don't drink and build. Plumbing system. This is the plumbing system in the triangle cornered building, marble maze. Finally, my colonoscopy photos have arrived. New York City deep hole storage project. You are traveling through another dimension. Blueprints for Mr. Escher's new apartment are ready. Wrath ship. In the next world, it looks like a mirror of this world. Oh, Hotel for Bees is good. We'll see what George calls it. We'll see in a minute, Bill. Looks like it's a setting from a Dan Brown novel. Russian silencer, design revealed. And we'll end with Chicken and Combs, or Tales from the Bottomless Crypt. Okay. George describes it a silo with 14 openings on each level. Wow, he counted them? Huh. Anyway, George says, my caption is, these openings are used to distribute whatever product is stored in the silo. Could be wheat, corn, or nuts.
I have some thoughts.
Yes, go ahead. Jamma B has some thoughts.
That looks like a reflection. The centerpiece with the chicken wire frames.
Okay.
And it looks a lot to me like a mirror, as somebody in the chat room said, from a telescope. Because they have segmented mirrors on telescopes now that move to adjust for the variations in the atmosphere. And they look something like this.
Oh.
So doesn't that kind of look like the segments of a
yeah.
mirror? But the question is, how and why would a telescope mirror be at the bottom of this weird thing? Yeah, I would like to know what that is.
Yeah, Dumb Donald was so dumb when he built a telescope. Anyway, what has a mirror got to do with a silo? Oh, we don't know if it's a silo. Anyway. What do we care? All right, photo 6 of 6, compliments of George Davis, who we thank every week. Oh, okay. No, it's a little kid sitting next to a cat, and strangely, they both have the same pose. They're both sitting there with their legs kind of open, and they're both kind of wondering. And what they're wondering, you can reveal in your caption, okay? A cat and a kid sitting on a porch. You having a bad day too, Putty Cat? Careful, kid, I'll take your ears too. Yeah, the cat has folded down ears. Kitty and the Bubba Cat. I think it's a rich man's mirror toy. Oh, that's back to the other one. A boy and his cat. I think one of us was adopted. What are you in for? Kitty C, Kitty Do. I'm wondering what they're wondering. Waffles and OMG Chad thinking. What do you want to do? The same thing we do every night, Plinky. No, cross your paws this way. No milk today. I got to babysit this brat while they go dancing. Put the cat on the phone. Mama, the cat's ear's been cut off. I said, I did it. Sorry. What's this kid going to do next? No kid like this. Cat's meow. I wish I got a dog. Sit like this. How are you sitting like that? The kid is saying, I'm thinking the same thing. What's new, pussycat? We're cool, eh, bro? I need to pee before the movie starts. This kid is just daft, says the cat. Oh, my kid is just daft, says the cat. Oh, no, the kid farted near me. You don't look grumpy. I am your reincarnated grandpa. I'll give you one of my ears, kitty. Okay, the kid could be saying that. All right, on my ears like that, time for a cat nap. And George says, for the cute boy and cat sitting down, my caption is, do you want me to bend your ears up so you're able to hear me better? And George ends by saying, the only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing. Really? Okay. Come back for more next week. By George Davis. Yes, thank you, George. Thank you. Okay, so we were showing a Pan Am thing, but since it's Myra's birthday and Myra sent in a video, we'll play her video, but first we'll do some movie and... we're going to start with a movie trivia. Oh, this is good. This is good because it reminds me of one of my favorite Mad movie titles, and I did not write it. Okay, I'll read you the question first and then tell you. Robert Redford and Paul Newman flee to what country in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Robert Redford and Paul Newman flee to what country in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Peru, Bolivia, Mexico, Argentina, Canada, Australia? No clue. Bolivia, Bulgaria, Oscarville, Upper Mongolia, must be Bolivia, Hollywood, Vatican City, Bollywood, Mexico. Myra, did you have an answer? Robert Redford and Paul Newman flee to what country in Butch Cassidy and a Sundance Kid? Mexico. Jamma B, any answer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a country recreated on a soundstage in Burbank.
All right, for the answer on this card, many of you got it right, including Dr. Morbius. It was Bolivia. Okay, Bolivia. And the Mad satire written by Stan Hart in Mad was Butch Casualty and Some Dunce Kid. I think it's one of the best Mad satires. Okay, well, here's a fact of crap. I just mixed these all up. It's kind of fun. State of Florida is bigger than England. What? Okay, that's the card. The state of Florida is bigger than England.
You know, we have England, and then we have the United Kingdom, and then we have Great Britain, but he said England.
That's all the card says. England. Fact, true, fact. Myra just whispered to me, it's my birthday, show me the answer. It's even bigger with Brexit. Crap, fact. Only on the inside of Florida is it bigger than England. It's twice as shallow. True until the next hurricane hits. It's bigger and crazier. I guess we're doing land. I guess. What's your guess, Myra? The state of Florida is bigger than England. Fact or crap? Myra says fact. Jamma B.
Fact.
Oh, you are both correct. The state of Florida is bigger than England. What? All right. The city council in Birmingham, England, spent £15,000 on 720,000 leaflets, which depicted Birmingham, Alabama. I don't get this question at all. Was it a big mistake on his part? I guess it was. The city council in Birmingham, England, spent £15,000 printing 720,000 leaflets, which actually depicted Birmingham, Alabama. So that's one of those that it's so crazy it could be true, or it's so crazy that somebody's out of their mind and it's not. Dum-bum. Sounds about right. Says Real Bodai. It's a crappy fact. Someone just Googled the name. That's probably what did happen. Seems legit. An honest mistake. Morgus is bailing this person out. That was an honest mistake, Dick. And Alabama did not care, says Toad Sloth. Well, the answers are great. Web 0999 says, it's true. All governments do stupid things. Jammer B, we'll start with you. City Council in Birmingham, England spent £15,000 on 720,000 leaflets, which depicted Birmingham, Alabama.
You know, it sounds kind of familiar, but I got to tell you, those are 0.02 pounds per leaflet. I did the math.
Oh, my God. Did you do it in your head or on the computer?
On the computer.
Okay. Oh, so that leads you to a fact.
The computer is my head.
Okay. So does that lead to fact or crap?
You know, like I said, it sounds familiar, so I'm going with fact.
With fact. Okay. And Myra? Myra says crap. Jammer B says fact. It is a fact. It is a fact. Okay. We're going to do a logo, and then we'll do our video of the week. Okay, what drink uses the slogan, "It's in you"? That's a risky slogan.
There's a Frank Zappa song that makes fun of that saying.
Yeah, which drink uses the slogan, "It's in you"? Gatorade, Tom Collins, Alien Cola. Oh, that's very funny. Mountain Dew, spit rat poison. Budweiser, Adam and Eve. Oh, that's funny. Milk of Magnesia. Corona, Lizard Spit, Palmolive dish soap. Oh my God. Just a Tip Cola. No, that's funny. Okay. Myra, what drink uses the slogan, "It's in you"?
I don't have one single clue. I can't even think of something funny.
Myra hasn't a clue. Jammer B?
Oh, yeah, that's the gastric acid spitzer.
It is, in fact, Drano. No. It is, in fact, Gatorade. Oh, my God. Shumley says, my wife said tampon, but she's using it incorrectly. Oh, my God. Oh, so Jammer B, you definitely should know this.
Well,
What did Sony name their successor to the Walkman tape players?
The Discman? Are we talking about CD players? A Discman?
Well, I that's on. That's all that's on the card.
Well, I certainly bought the first Discman, the D5, when it came out.
Okay, let's see. All right, chat room. Anybody else? Sony successor to the Walkman tape player. Mr. Walkman, Crawl Man. Oh, that's funny.
Run Man.
Walking Stick Man. Running Man. The Run Man. The Time Bomb. The Disc Chick. The Walk Around. It's Walk Person. So Jammer B says Discman. Any idea? Discman. And it is indeed the Discman. Walkman, Bikeman, Drive Man. Cha-Cha's not taking any chances. I know what the stuff is, but I never knew this part. Name the popular hazelnut and cocoa spread that comes from Italy. Don't say anything out loud. The popular hazelnut and cocoa spread that comes from Italy. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Italian hazelnut coconut spread. I have a jar in my cupboard right now. Oh, Myron knows for sure. Vegemite, no. Crapella, Choco Dust, Hazelnut Nutter Spreader. Dick Gaylor, Skippy Peanut Butter. We call it spaghetti sauce. I don't think so. All right, Myra, since you have it in your cabinet, your answer is? Nutella. Did you know that, Jammer B? I
could have guessed, yep.
Okay. And this one I did know because I'm big fans of Jay Ward. Jay Ward, creator of Rocky and Bullwinkle, created this mustached cereal mascot. Jay Ward, creator of Rocky and Bullwinkle, also created this mustached cereal mascot. Mustached. Dun, dun, dun. Snidely Whiplash. I love him too.
Now, he's the mustache serial killer.
That's right. The Hamburglar. The Texas Tuxedo, Mario, Captain Crunch, Speedy Gonzales, Dick DeBartolo, Count Chocula, Captain Pugwash, Admiral Crunch, Freddie Mercury, Snidely Whiplash, Sugar Bear, Commander Crunch. She only had 3 stripes. It's very funny. A lot of Snidely Whiplashes. All right, Jammer B.
The Crunch has it.
Okay, the full name?
The full name? His first name?
Yep.
Captain?
No, okay. Yeah, Captain Crunch.
Horatio.
You know?
I'm sure it was Horatio.
It's Captain Horatio Crunch. Rocket J. Ward. I love Bullwinkle. And when they got renewed for a second season. Jay Ward had a press party, or maybe it was to introduce it when it's going on the air. But he rented from the train museum an old-fashioned railroad subway train with the old wood wicker seats and the old big fans. And the press met at 42nd Street in Manhattan. And then the train went nonstop. Of course, stop.
Stopped only for nuns.
Yes, exactly. It also stopped to let other trains pass and to switch tracks. But it went to Coney Island, where he had a huge party. It was great. Okay, now it's time for Yearn to Learn, picked by Myra Joyce, the birthday girl. And let's see what Myra picked for her theme. I do not know. Oh, let's share. The woman who just ate her own brownie.
On this bright summer day, an express truck is stopping in front. Inside the truck, there's a big box which the express
Yeah,
man
throw
is
it on the
delivering to
ground like
Jimmy's
FedEx
family.
does.
As we watch what happens to the box, we're going to find out many things about sharing with others. Do you know
Throw
what
it
we
on the
mean
ground.
by sharing? Do you know
No.
what kinds of things we share? Do you know why
Germs.
we share? And how
Yeah, because we don't
share?
like people. In the air. Germs in the
Let's
air.
find out. Here's Jimmy to answer the doorbell. Isn't he surprised to see such a big box? It's from his grandfather who lives in a city hundreds
How
of
does
miles
he know
away.
that?
Now, what do you suppose is in it?
I say a dead
Here's
duck.
Jimmy's mother. Jimmy will get a
She,
hammer to
oh,
open the box, while Mother
it's
signs
her
the
husband
receipt
in
for
the
it.
box.
Just think. This express man is but one of many people who have shared in the work of bringing the box here from the
And not
faraway
getting
city where
tipped.
grandfather lives. That's one kind of sharing, isn't it?
Okay, if
Mother
you say
certainly
so.
is happy to receive the box. Jimmy's happy too. Now he shares in the work of opening the box.
Wow, this is just Cherville, this place.
Let's see what's in it. Oh,
Oh,
new
dirty
books.
books.
Jimmy and his mother and father will share these books. They'll read and enjoy them together.
Oh,
So
I
it's
bet.
only fair that Jimmy should share in the work of unpacking them.
You take all the books from A to
It's like
M.
this with everything in
No,
Jimmy's
A
family.
to M, Jimmy.
He
Z
shares in his
is...
pleasures, and he shares in the work.
What's an alphabet, Mom?
Before long, the box is empty. Doesn't work go quickly when
Whoa!
you share it. And it's fun working together. Jimmy thinks the box would make a fine lemonade stand. Mother thinks so too. Jimmy could set it up in front of the house. Mother helps Jimmy take it out. This is another way to share work, isn't it? The lemonade
Yeah.
stand will be fun, but there's another thing Jimmy must think about. He promised his father he'd weed the flower garden today.
Put the box on top of the weeds.
Jimmy
He'll never
decides
see
there'll
them.
be plenty of time to pull the weeds after he has set up the lemonade
After
stand.
I'll sell lemonade and I'll hire
Mother offers
someone.
to make some lemonade while Jimmy fixes up the stand.
Jimmy gets arrested for a
Lemonade,
no
3
business
cents.
license.
Well, it
This
didn't
beef
take
tea.
long for Jimmy to set himself up in business with his mother's help. Now, all he needs is some customers.
Cash register?
Here come some of Jimmy's friends. Betty wants to be the first to try out Jimmy's lemonade.
3 cents. The guy down the block is selling it for 2 cents.
And there seem to be 2 more customers. Oh, Jimmy will sell lots of lemonade.
Oh, wait a
Uh-oh.
minute. I see a
There's
problem.
only 1 more glass. Jimmy has
Uh-oh.
2 glasses and 3 customers.
Oh,
Should he ask them to
time
share
to put
the
up the
glasses?
out of business sign.
No, that wouldn't be healthy. You see, there are some things we do not share. Betty has an idea. Wouldn't it be fun if they all shared
Howdy
in the
one
business?
says, and that's how Jimmy
Betty
got
could bring some more
started,
glasses
Monday
from her
laundering.
Tom could bring a dishpan for washing the glasses.
Oh,
and
this is
maybe
turning
Ann
into
could get more lemons from her house. If
Oh,
they made this a partnership, then they could all share in the work and the fun of a business. They could make the stand
well, we call
bigger
it
and
Uber
better,
Lemonade
too.
Stand.
But Jimmy doesn't like that idea.
No.
He wants to run the lemonade stand alone and have all the fun.
You guys can
Well,
have a franchise on
If
the other
Tom
corner.
can't have any lemonade, Betty doesn't want any either. Neither does Ann. Of course, it's Jimmy's business. He has a right to decide not to share.
Wow.
But now there's
Oh,
nothing
no,
for him to do
you're going to throw
but
it
pour the
away.
lemonade out and wait for another customer.
Aren't you going to wash
That
the
isn't
glass?
much fun, is it? Here's the postman.
Ja-
He and Jimmy are good friends. He'd like to buy
Change
some
the
lemonade,
price to 5 cents.
but
He's
which was the
employed.
glass Betty used?
Ah,
Jimmy will have to wash the glasses. Will the postman wait? No. He
Oh,
thinks
no.
Jimmy needs a partner, someone to share the work. Then
An
his
older
customers
person
wouldn't
to
have
show
to
you
wait.
the ropes.
Well, Jimmy did have an offer of help. But Jimmy doesn't want to share his fun and his business.
No.
It wouldn't be his anymore.
And the
The
postman
postman
needs
knows
help
that when
throwing
we
the mail
share
down the
things,
drain,
There is
too.
often more for everybody. Just think of the things we share. We share the sidewalks with others. Automobile drivers share the streets with others. We share schools and churches, parks and
Wow.
playgrounds. Now, how
Wow.
do we share the slide? By taking turns, of course. Here's a top. How could 4 children share it?
Oh, my gosh.
Why?
How? Wait.
They
This.
could
Wait.
take
Hang
turns.
on. Don't-
Then
oh,
each one
oh,
would have a chance to spin the
I
top,
get it.
and they'd all have fun. There
This
are many
is great
things we
fun.
share by taking turns.
There'll be no wars as long as we
Some
have a
things we share
top.
in other ways. How would you share this pie among 4 people?
Cut it in 8 pieces.
Why, you'd cut it into 4 pieces, 1 for each person. You divide a pie among 4 people.
And he's doing that
Many
without a
things we share by
computer.
dividing. And there are other ways to share. Every day as we talk to each other, we share knowledge. We share experiences. We share ideas.
And we share the answers to
we
the
share
quiz.
these things by telling others about
Here.
them. And certainly the postman is sharing by helping people send messages to each other. Yes, there are many, many ways in
Oh,
which
he-
sharing with others
he
makes
took all the
more
kids'
for
money.
everybody. So
Hey, it
it's
was
important
postage
for
due,
Jimmy
kid.
to
I'm
think
sorry.
about when to share and how to share. He's also
And
thinking
when
about
to
his
weed.
lemonade stand and how he hasn't made one sale. Here's another thing for Jimmy to think about. He promised to weed the garden. Well,
Here, take the spatula
might as
and
well
weed
do
the
it
garden.
now,
Oh, he
since he
did give
can't
his
seem to sell
spatula.
any lemonade, and he isn't even having any fun. Perhaps Jimmy should have shared the lemonade stand after all.
Wow, what
Then
a
he wouldn't
guilt
be
trip.
alone while his friends are having fun.
You have to
Now
weed the
Jimmy has an
garden.
idea. An idea about how he can still share with his friends so they'll all have more fun.
You weed the garden, and
Jimmy
I'll
wants to know
help
if
it.
Betty and Ann and Tom would like to run the lemonade stand while he finishes weeding the garden. That's a
Now
good
it'll be
idea.
$20 each.
But Betty thinks they
seed
should
money.
all share in the fun and share in the work. They can divide up 2 and 2, and then take turns running the stand and
Oh,
pulling
wow.
weeds. Of course, Jimmy agrees to that.
Robert Bigelow
Now
says,
that
and we need
others
corporate
have shared in
welfare
fixing
for
up
the
the lemonade
failure
stand,
of the lemonade
It's bigger
stand.
and better than before. More lemonade, more glasses, and a pan for washing the glasses.
Oh, this is very
What's
sanitary.
more, there are customers. Anyone can see that this stand is well run, so it must
You're
be
an
a
adult.
good place
That's
to buy
$1.50.
lemonade.
Oh, isn't that
While
good?
Betty and Tom have their turn running the stand, Jimmy and Ann weed the garden.
I think Jimmy got the best of
Now
the
the
deal.
work goes faster, and it's more fun than working alone.
Oh, look, there's a $20 silver piece.
Jimmy and Ann pull just about half the weeds. Then, because
They
Betty
go
and
off
Tom
and get
want
married.
to share alike in the work, as well as the fun, they all change places. Now Jimmy and Ann have their turn running the lemonade stand, and everyone is having fun.
Oh, isn't that delicious?
Sharing with others certainly is a good idea, isn't it?
Here, we're going to wash in the same old crappy water. We're running out of lemonade. Just start serving dishwater.
Now the lemonade is nearly gone, and Betty is counting the money the group has earned. What do
We
you
made
suppose they'll do
12
with the money?
cents.
Don't you think they'll divide it among them?
No.
That's the fair thing to do. And that will be
Oh.
sharing again, won't it?
Not
Mother,
if I have my say
Pleased
about
that
it.
all the weeds have been
Okay,
pulled.
give me all that money.
Pleased that the lemonade stand has been such a big success. Yes, when Jimmy shared the stand with his friends, and they all shared in the work, then there was more fun for every member of the group. So you learn to share with others.
Oh,
You'll
I
like
will.
it. Your friends will like you, too.
Oh. Wow. Wow. That bomb. Okay. We're going to do a little match game. Oh, Dennis, it's match game time. Let me ring that phone once until we get Dennis down here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, he'll know. That's the key. One ring. You're still getting birthday greetings, Myra. Okay, we may have done this before, but it doesn't matter because the answers might be different. Skinny Sally is so skinny, she goes in and out of the house through the blank. Skinny. Oh, let's see. You don't have paper, do you? Okay. There you go. Here you go. No, I got it. Oh, that. Okay, good. And here's a pen. You got a pen? Okay. Skinny Sally is so skinny she goes in and out of her house through the. Oh, good. Okay. I'm not looking up yet. And I got mine. Oh, keyhole is great. Letterbox, mail slot. Beatmaster says through the closed door. That's thin. Crack under the door. Cracks in the foundation. Mail slot through the peephole. The screen through the screen mesh. That is thin. Actually, she ran into the screen door, but she strained herself. Mail slot is entirely different from. Okay. Skinny Sally is so skinny she goes in and out of the house through the. Myra says we you don't have a camera for Myra today, so with the damn peephole. Okay, I said through the mailbox, and Dennis is here now, so he's gonna start playing. Dennis said keyhole. Okay, you heard the question as he was coming in. Dun dun. One bartender says to the other, the clientele here is so old.
What? So we wrote up our cards and we don't get called on?
Oh, Jammer B, I'm sorry.
And I'm not alone.
Oh, we. I was just going to say we. Oh, Alex, mail slot. Well, we'll give you a mailbox. A crack in the wall. You match foundation. Sorry, but I didn't realize Alex had come back. All right, we will acknowledge. We're going to start with you on the next question. Boy, we get our mail late. They're delivering my mail right now. One bartender said to the other, the clientele here is so old. How old are they? The house drink is blank on the rocks. Our clientele is so old. The house drink is blank on the rocks. Geritol. Milk? Oh, milk, I guess. Okay. Ripple. Metamucil. That's good. Prune juice. X-Lax. Oh, my God. X-Lax on the rocks. Geritol. Gimlet. Metamucil. Grandpa's ashes. Ugh. Okay, let's go out to California and Petaluma and ask the question. One bartender said to the other, clientele here is so old the house drink is blank on the rocks. Let's start with Celebrity Jammer B. Prune juice. And other celebrity, Alex Gumpel. And Bob. Oh, that's very funny. I think that's the best answer. I also said prune juice. And Myra said Geritol. Got a lot of matches, Myra. And Dennis said morphine on the rocks. Dun, dun. Okay. Bum, bum. Okay. Harriet said the new doctor put me on the weirdest diet in the world. I can eat anything I want as long as I eat it through a blank. Oh, I got a great answer. Harriet said that new doctor's weird. I can eat anything I want as long as I eat it through a blank. A straw, a feeding tube, a screen door. And I have a needle. It's very good. I can eat anything I want as long as I can eat it through a closed door. A straw, a thunderstorm, a pitchfork, a strainer, a hole in the wall, a full moon. Oh my God. A gazelle. All right, we'll start once again in California to make up for our terrible faux pas. Harriet said the new doctor put me on the weird diet. I can eat anything I want as long as I eat it through a Alex. Through a mouth? Okay. Maybe we won't go to California anymore. Jammer B, a brick. Jammer B, that's a stupid answer. My answer is a brick. Wow. Myra said through a good answer, through a strainer. And Dennis said, oh, okay. Dennis got a lot of answers too. Through a straw. Dun dun. Paul said, my wife treats our new car just like a baby. Today, she put blank on its bottom. Paul said, my wife treats our new car just like a baby. Today, she put blank on its bottom. I got a great answer. Okay. All right. Powder, powder, Pampers. Fly paper, Vaseline. Axle grease is funny. Depend undergarments. Salmon eyes. Butt paste. Turtle wax for diapers. An I love mom tattoo.
It's butt wax. Come on.
Synthetic
butt wax,
baby oil. Oh my God. Okay. My wife treats our new car like it was a baby. Today she put blank on its bottom. Dennis said, kisses. Funny. Myra said, powder on its bottom. I also said, but I put talcum powder. And Jammer B, you said
the best
talcum
answer.
powder. Wow, we are matched today. And Alex said motor oil. That's good. That's good. All right, one more, and then we're going to end the show with a peek at Charlie. Oh, okay. Lorraine said, no wonder that new car was only $4,000. They consider the blank an option. No thinking music? No wonder that new car was just priced at $4,000. They said the blank's an option. Okay. Okay. Seats. Drivetrain. Steering wheel. That's good. Powertrain. The brakes. The body work. The entire thing was an option. Computer brain. Okay, we'll start out in California again. No wonder the new car is only $4,000. They consider the blanks an option. Jammer B. The interior. Okay, Alex, you said the engine. I say you got a lot of matches, Alex. I got some matches. The tires. Myra said, Myra got some matches too. Myra said the steering wheel. And Dennis said, I'm laughing because Charlie is standing here wagging his tail like crazy. The chassis. Oh, the chauffeur was optional. All right, Charlie knows it's time because he has come up to the table. All right, Dennis, you want to bring up Charlie for his smiley? Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the mascot of Giz Fiz, Charlie the dog. Okay, Charlie, you should look at the camera. Okay, look at the camera. No, the camera. Oh, Charlie, I always forget to. And it's not the camera. No, Myra, look at Charlie. What's that? Ooh, what's that, Charlie? Ooh, my Charlie. Wait, that's not food. I've been tricked. I've been tricked. Oh, Charlie boy. All right, chat room. All right, so chat room, this week we are back to Thursday for Giz Wiz, okay? And next week it's Wednesday for Giz Wiz, okay? Thursday we're going to the New York Historical Society. They're doing a retrospective on the Stonewall Tavern, and Dennis has some artwork in there, or an artwork in there. So we are going to celebrate that at the opening night party at the museum. Yay! All right, so I'll see you Thursday. In the meantime, this has been GizFiz PM. Chat LLC PLC SA. And don't forget, next week, GizFiz, it's going to be GizFiz A, about 4:15 New York time, 1:15 LA time, next Saturday. GizFiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Myra Joyce, Jamma, Alex Gumpel, Charlie the Dog, Logan 5, Rufus, Strength, Becky, Morgus, Jamma B, Roanoke, Stooge, Cha-Cha, Mom's Worm, Mr. Quest, Pack NW, even User 5611, and Chumley Production, brought to you by Turtle Wax. Remember, it's not just for turtles anymore. Bye, and another happy birthday to Myra Joyce. Bye. And Mandy the Clown. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dick.
Okay, bye.